In this lesson, I'll talk about the power of collaboration and how you can expand your network. As creatives and designers, collaboration is a big part of our work. If you look at your final project, you might have some amazing ideas in there, but also kind of be like, oh, this could be a bit better. Or maybe if I got somebody to help me with the animation, I could really push this part. It's fine to collaborate. I actually encourage you to collaborate with people. If you can't get your idea across, look at people around you. Maybe you have a friend that does animation that can help you. Or maybe you have somebody who's building filters and, in their bedroom. You have in your network already. Think about who your network is and how they can maybe help you in achieving the ideas that you have. Collaboration is so vital to making our skills better. If you don't have anybody in your immediate network, that's okay too. We have technology at our hands, and there's loads of really good platforms where you can collaborate and connect with people. A few of the ones that I like to use are Instagram, Twitter, Behance, and also the dots. So I'm going to show you the dots because I think it's really helpful to find people that you can collaborate with. So the dots basically has the profiles of people and the work that they work on. And you can kind of look for what kind of work you're looking for, what kind of person you're looking for. So you've got graphic designer, illustrator, art director, trailblazing women, black leaders. You can search for a lot of things in here. And in every profile, you kind of get a picture of who they are, and then you get also some of their work. So if something excites you, you can connect with that creative. For example, I'm having a look down. Oh, I love this photography here. Maybe down the line, I'd like to do something with this lady. So I'm going to connect. Send. And then I can kind of gather who I want to collaborate with down the line. It's really easy to do. When I first came to London, I actually didn't know any designers or creatives or art directors or anything. And it was quite a shock to me that I didn't know anybody in my network. But I went to a few events and I actually ended up joining a few groups on Facebook and Instagram. And that's where I kind of saw one of the projects that were looking for collaborators. And I applied, and it led to one of my favorite projects I have ever done. So I've actually got this on the dots, which means that you can see who worked on the project. And it was one for Badass Gal, which is a really cool platform that heroes women and their creativeness. And it was one of these projects where I actually did a t-shirt design with illustration. And through this project, I met 10 to 15 people that I went on to do projects afterwards with. So collaboration is a very powerful tool within your network. By answering one message on a group forum, I ended up making tons of friends in London. I also ended up getting loads of work out of it and a really cool piece in my portfolio. This was such a cool project. I loved being involved, so I highly recommend that you collaborate with people you're excited to collaborate with. Another platform that I really like to use to find people to collaborate with, or just inspirational pieces of work, is Instagram. So this is my Instagram page, and hopefully you've noticed there's a little save tab, and you can save work that you love. So what I've done, and I've broken it down into different categories, and one of them is collab. And this is full of all the people that I'd love to collaborate with, brands that I'd love to do some work for, and also models that I'd like to do some illustration for as well. So I've started to collect these over the years so that I have a reference point of who I love, who I like. It's all about kind of finding the passion. So save these when you can, and then you have something to come back to later down the line. When you do want to reach out to someone and collaborate with them, a good piece of advice is not to do it just out of the blue. They don't know who you are. Why would they respond to you? Would you respond to a stranger? I don't think so. So one of the people that I want to collaborate with is this guy here, Kyle. And the really good thing is I've been liking his work for probably about a year now, and we've had some interactions already on Instagram. So this makes it so much easier for me to say, hey Kyle, would you like to work on a project together? Imagine if somebody just said that to you out of the blue. How would you respond? So it is definitely key for you to have a rapport with the person or the brand that you're going to be trying to collaborate with. When you're going to collaborate with somebody, you have to respect their time. Their time is as equal value as your time. Don't expect anything for free. What you can do is you can work out what energy that you're giving back into what project. Maybe you have a photographer who really wants to, get their portfolio online, and I want to do some illustrations. Maybe we can mutually benefit each other. Don't assume that everybody's going to work for free for you. It has to be an equal balance of 50-50. There needs to be equal collaboration. We shouldn't be working for free. And remember, you're just a DM away from a powerful connection. You've now learned through the power of collaboration, you can take your ideas further. There's a whole world of creators out there. You've also completed the course, so congratulations. You've done so well. However, we're not done quite yet. Join me in the final video where we'll look back on everything we've achieved.